Hello and welcome to Terrarium Oasis. In this video we're going to go over how to set up a bioactive setup in your terrarium. As you can see, I've already used it, so I'm taking all that stuff out and just going to be cleaning it up. The terrarium that I'm using is a 12 by 12 by 18 Exoterra. To start off with, I'm just going to start by getting everything that was in it out and cleaning it up a little bit. The substrate that was used previously was EcoEarth, so I'm just going to go through and get all of that out. Now what I'm going to do is pull out the background and get it cleaned back up again and put it back in. Now that all of the EcoEarth is cleaned out of the terrarium, I'm going to be adding in rinsed off Leca, which is the first layer, and it is the drainage layer. I'm going to get it somewhat leveled out here before adding the next piece. The next thing I'm going to add is this screen barrier that's going to keep all of the dirt out of the Leca. Now I'm going to be adding the dirt, which is Josh's Frogs ABG mix. Not a sponsor or anything, I just really like their products and use them in all of my bioactive setups. The next layer that I'm going to be adding is some wet sphagnum moss, and the only reason behind this is to hold in the moisture in the dirt for the plants. Now is the fun part of adding in the decorations. I had some cork bark laying around, so I'm just going to play with it for a little bit and try to get it to how I like it. Now that I have everything kind of how I want it, I'm going to be adding in the plants. The plants I'm going to be putting in today are 2 different types of ferns and just finding plants, and the third plant is a bromeliad. So I'm just going to play around with them and see where I think they would look best, and hopefully they grow. Now that I like where everything is, I'm going to put the light back on and turn it on. One of the final things to be added to the terrarium is going to be leaves, and the only reason I'm adding these is for a food source for the cleanup crew that we are going to add shortly. Now for my favorite part, adding in the isopods. These are milkbag isopods, there's about 10 of them, and hopefully they start reproducing and grow a good colony. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.